Yes, and we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and it's a good afternoon from here in Nigeria. So wherever you're watching us from, we say thank you for joining us live, and for those that will be catching the replay, we say thank you so much. Okay, so for those people that are seeing me for the first time, my name is Adiola Tolushe. I'm a Christian, I'm a wife, I'm a mom of two beautiful girls. I'm a Nigerian, a Yoruba girl. I come from Ogun State, and I used to work for the federal government of my country, Nigeria, for 14 years. But now I retired early, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and then I run my business by the side. So that is that about me. Okay, so today I brought my beautiful sister. We are business partners running our businesses from Africa. It's always good to connect with somebody that is close home, as it were. So I'm really excited about today. You're going to be learning how we run our businesses from Africa, and then it's going to just be an amazing time. Moms talking about their journeys and all. So without further ado, let me welcome my sister Yolanda. Thank you so much, sis, for joining us. I appreciate you. God bless you. And if you will quickly introduce yourself to people, I'm sure they want to know about you too. So the floor is yours, sis.
Well, thank you so much, sis. Before I introduce myself, I'd like to say hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in live today. And I want to thank you, sis. I want to thank you so much for inviting me to your page. We belong to a huge community, so having someone invite me to their page is actually a huge honor, and I take it
Yeah.
seriously. So I'm really feeling grateful and honored to be here. And to introduce myself, I'm Yolanda Tarona. I'm a Zimbabwean. I'm a wife. I'm a mother of two lovely kids, a boy and a girl. And I'm a Christian. And I'm also a radiographer by profession. And on top of that, I'm a digital business mentor and owner. I'm running this business with my husband from Zimbabwe.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, sis. Okay, so this brings me to my question. You said you're a wife, you're a mother, you're a Christian, so definitely you have responsibilities in church. You're a radiographer, and also you run your own digital business. So I want to tell you, how do you do all of this and try to make it less stressful? I'm sure somebody will learn from how you do it to make it less stressful for us, because we have a lot of working moms too, that wear different hats, and then they always look for tips to make their lives a little easier. So what do you do to make your own life a little easier while you juggle all these roles together?
Well, that's a very good question, sis. And thank you for that. So, having to juggle being a wife, a mother of two kids, both they're still too young, and being a Christian also, and a healthcare worker in the digital business on top of that, yeah, it may seem overwhelming from afar. But the saying always goes, where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yes.
So here's how I go about my business in my life is more. My routine, I'll start with my routine from Monday to Friday. I make sure to wake up early, an hour or two early, each and every day. This is to allow me to make sure that first thing in the morning, if I wake up, I check on my business, check on my clients, their inquiries, and make sure to reply them, because I cannot afford to wake up and maybe try and reply to my customers around 11 or 10 a.m. It will be something that will be difficult for me. So I'll make sure I wake up early, an hour or two early. I reply to my customers. I plan on how I'm going to go about my business on the day. Then after that, I get up, I start doing my preparation for my kids. The oldest one is 7 years old, so he's in junior school, and the little one is almost 2. So she goes to daycare. I just make sure I do my preparations, then I do my school run. I drive them to school, I come back, it's I think it's a 15-minute drive. Then I come back, I start preparing for my husband and I to go to work. That's how I go about my business in the morning. And at work,
Oh,
I take advantage of my tea breaks and my lunch breaks. For instance, right now I'm at work, and I took advantage of my 1 hour lunchtime to be having a lovely discussion with my sister here.
Mm, yeah.
That's how it. But then when we are talking about the business, digital business in general, guys, I have good news for you. We have a powerful system that's in place. We are backed by a powerful system that's non-disruptive. It's always working in the background. That's the beauty of automation. So because it's always working in the background, I don't need to be always checking on the business. I'll be at work, I'll be sleeping, I'll be doing my chores, and the business will be running. I was laughing with my husband last week on Friday. I woke up early in the morning to a notification that I had a buyer from my business. That was great news.
Yeah.
So
No.
that's our system. It's a system that's well structured that I don't need to spend many hours doing my business. Depending on the day, I may dedicate 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, or an hour a day, depending on how busy my schedule will be on the day. So we are begged. It's not like we are super moms or what. Or, yeah, it may seem stressful from afar, but truth be told, it's actually fun. It's interesting. So it's all about having a system that's so structured. So maybe I should say it's a super machine or a super system that's always running in the background. And because it's a digital business, it's an online business, I just need a smartphone and an internet connection to do the business. So it's very flexible. The business is very flexible, place and time wise. I can run the business anywhere, anytime. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, thank you so much, sis. In fact, you summed it up beautifully. You said it that you're not a super mom. It's just that you have learned how to plan your day. And then you have a business that you don't have to be there 24/7. So it makes everything easier. Wow, amazing. Okay, so talking about business, why did you decide to be an entrepreneur?
Okay. Yeah, I told you that I am a mother of two lovely kids, right?
Yes, you did.
Oldest one is 7, and the little one is almost 2. So, as parents, as a mother, my topmost priority are my kids. They are our topmost priorities, parents. So, how I got to want to get into the business, we were in the COVID era, and during that time, the stresses were high, the uncertainties were high, and as healthcare workers, my husband is a medical doctor and I'm a radiographer. We both had to be at work around the clock that time. So would go to work, come back through trying to manage through all that stress. Then we had this little boy who would stay at home, would be staying at home. I remember one day we came home around 9 p.m. He was already sleeping. Then following morning we just had to wake up early and go to work again without seeing him. Unfortunately or fortunately, he woke up when we were about to leave. Then he was trying for us to stay at home. Mom and Dad, can you please stay at home? I need time to play with you. But as usual, the usual grind, we needed to work. We need to work. We can't afford to, we couldn't afford right by that time to not go to work because we needed the money. We cannot compromise our income, right? So we told him, little boy, you cannot be with you today. Then he started crying, but we just thought it was the usual cry. But on that day, it was different. He was like, Mommy, Dad, are you really sure? Are you trying to tell me that your work is really, really that more important than me? Those words from the little boy, they struck differently to us on that day. We managed to calm him down and went to work, but we started thinking, when we drove to work thinking, is this really the life that we want? Not managing, not being able to spend time with our family was they are our topmost priority. So on that day, my spirits were low. So just to make sure that I try and cheer myself up, I went on social media and started just thinking, if we're in the COVID era, the shopping we are doing the shopping online, the banking is online. Can't I find something that may be able to improve our situation? Can't we find something that may be working in the background
Yeah.
try and afford us some flexibility.
Mm.
So as I was searching, I came across an ad about this lovely woman who was narrating a story how she managed to start a business and how it changed her life. I liked the story, it actually resonated with me, but I ignored it because I was really skeptical by the time. So I ignored it. I went about my business. When we got home with my husband, we were discussing that we really needed something, a side business that would be running in the background where we were busy with our lives. We didn't want something that required our expertise. No, we wanted something that would be running but without our expertise, or maybe if we are not even around. But to be honest, we had never imagined of running an online business. Never in our wildest imaginations was an online business an option. So we ignored the idea. Then after I guess some few weeks, I saw an ad again, the same ad, it popped up again. That time I decided to give it a look. I watched the webinar and the testimonies that I got from the other business owners, they inspired me. So we decided with my husband. And after doing some research, we realized that the business, it was legit. And it would also afford us a work-life balance, and also since kids are topmost priority, would also be able to make sure that would have a work-life balance, would be have time to spend with our kids, witness their milestones, and also be able to work on the business. That's the reason why we then decided to get into the business.
Wow. This is, it's amazing. For a lot of people, we become business owners from a place of pain. You know,
Yeah.
for you, that what that little your little baby said. No mother would hear that and you will not be broken. You'll be heartbroken that. And we always say we are working because of these children, to give them a better life. And then we're not at home with them. This also resonates with me. I was telling you the other time that I was married for 11 years before I had my first child. And so I was like, I wanted to do everything to make sure that I was able to raise my girls, by my raise them well. In the process of waiting, you had asked God that, God, if you can give us these children, we're going to raise them like the way of the Lord. And I knew that, of course, I needed the financial means. It can't only be my husband that would be working. And I did some businesses, and the businesses were even taking me away, from the house. I'm like, this is not what I need. I need something that I can do while I'm still doing my mommy duties. And like you said, this business runs on the background where you are doing your other things. Thank you so much, sis, for sharing your story with us this afternoon. So I want to ask you, I get this kind of questions, from people living in Africa that, can we run this business in Africa? Like Africa, the way that digital business, Africa, this is not the traditional buying and selling. So I want to say that as a business owner, running your own digital business from Africa, has there been any impediment on your way that has impacted in one way or the other? I just want you to talk to our people this afternoon.
You know, when we wanted to start this business, yeah, challenges were there. These many challenges. But our greatest challenge that that started business was fear. We were afraid that maybe this business is not real. Maybe this business is a scam. We were very doubtful. Imagine when I watched the webinar and I tried to get in touch with the lady in question. I was talking to her and I asked where she was from. I remember I'm saying I'm running this business from Zimbabwe. Then I'm asking her, so where are you staying? Then she was like, I'm in UAE. I'm running this business from UAE. Then I also got in touch with the mentor, with my coach, and she was saying she was running this business from Canada. Imagine you're in Zimbabwe, your mentor is in UAE, and coach
Your
in
coach is in
Canada.
Canada.
Yes. So I was very scared. We were scared and doubtful, wondering whether this wasn't one of those many online scams. where we try and get into the business and then realize later that it's not legit. But because we were willing to give it a chance, because that little boy's voice was always in the back of our minds, we decided to get in touch with the lady, the patient, that was my name, that's my name right now. And we actually told her that we want to start this business, but we are very skeptical and scared that this business is not real. We're straight to the point with him. And we also made sure to ask a lot of questions. And she was very patient with us. She made sure to answer our questions satisfactorily. And she promised to guide us when we started the business. Actually telling us that, yeah, I was also in your situation. I was also scared and skeptical, but I did my research and I actually got to know that this business is real. You also, I also recommend you, since you're an aspiring digital business owner, do your research. And we took her advice. We did our research, we did our due diligence. Once you decide to be part of a digital business owner, yeah, one of them, you first start by signing up, right? Then you watch the webinar, then you register for a pre-coaching session, I think $149. So after doing that, we decided to maybe follow some other digital business owners from Africa. We would visit their business pages, their personal profiles to actually see how they were doing, since they were fellow Africans. And after doing all that, doing the underground research, getting in touch with the potential mentor, once we were satisfied, we then decided to start this business. And apart from the fear and doubt, another challenge that we were facing was, criticism from family and friends. You just can't imagine waking up and telling your friend that, a family member, that I want to start a digital business, an online business for that matter. We are used to this traditional brick and mortar business. Maybe it's a business of selling, or it's a business of something that's tangible. Yeah, something that's tangible. So telling someone that I want to start an online business, we face so much criticism. And they actually came up with some ideas. Why don't you start a business, this kind of a business? Why not start this business? But we were determined to start this business. So we managed to overcome the challenges, and here we are today. The challenges are in the past now.
Yeah. Amazing. See, for me, the ad I saw was even from a man, a Jamaican man living in Canada. And so I was like, are there no Africans running this business? No Nigerians? I was just like, and then, I began to, like, I did my due diligence and I was like, oh, wow, that this business is so amazing. It's so global that, location does not matter. Anyway, once you have your internet and your smartphone, you can do your business. I was like, oh, wow. So I could be in Nigeria and be running my business. I could be anywhere in the world, and running my business. So I'm always thankful that, this location, this business is not restricted by location. And I just want to quickly say that for people watching us or who will be watching us later, that this opportunity is also for you. You can come check it out. The first thing is, like I used to tell people, that you make your decision from a place of knowledge. And so this today we're presenting you that place of knowledge, the free webinar. And all you need to do is reach out to me or reach out to my sis Yolanda. Our websites are on the screen. Anyone you want to go with, either of us, it's fine. Go to our website, register your name and your email address, and the link to the webinar will be sent to you. And there's always a replay, so you don't have to wait till when the live webinar is going on. You can always catch the replay. And speaking of the free webinar, tonight there is a webinar happening tonight by 5 p.m. PST time. It's like 1 a.m. Nigerian time, so it's really late. But if you still want to stay up and watch, you can go to our website and register. But let me tell you something, there's always a replay that you can watch immediately, right? Once you register, there's always a replay that will be sent to you that you can watch immediately, and then you get to know about the business journey, and you can decide if this business is for you. But believe me, believe you me, if two African moms running their businesses from Africa is telling you that this business is something that has changed their lives, I can tell you that this business is life changing. Okay, so quickly, sis, how has this business impacted your life? How has it changed your life?
You know, before I started this business, I had this mentality that I need to, as a kid, you are like, I need to wait to have good education, grow
Mm,
up, then have a job. Was all I thought was I need a job, I need security, job security. That's all.
mm,
But when I then started doing this business and walking through the journey of this digital business, I realized that I had a change of mentality. And also running this business actually allowed me to interact with a number of digital business owners and getting to interact with a number of people from across the globe
mm,
helped me. I actually learned a lot from a number of brothers and sisters, learning how to face challenges with confidence. And also, I was never a social media person,
mm,
but having to run a digital business, now I'm not a social media person. And in this business too, I am learning to run a business, and I'm actually learning to help people out of their situations, well earning, because this business is an enabler, it's a life changer. And because I wanted to start this business,
mm,
to make a change and make a difference in our lives. It's a good feeling to wake up every day and realize that I'm working on that
mm,
goal.
mm.
Because we are not getting any younger. Each and every day we are getting older. So with this business, we are building our nest egg, preparing for retirement one day. And also running this business, knowing that I'm creating a legacy for our kids.
Mm,
It's actually a very good feeling and
mm.
it's empowering.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You know, this business has changed life, is changing lives, and it will still change lives. It gives us opportunity to help moms like us to start their own business, live life on their own terms, run their business at their own pace, at their own time, and then they have something to look forward to. And then the beautiful thing again about this business is that you can transfer it to your children once they are 18. So we are building generational wealth. And the Bible says a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. So as Christians, this is an opportunity for you to build generational wealth for your children and children yet unborn. So I would encourage you, to come on board and then, join the community and see how amazing this is. Okay, so before we go, so that I will allow you to enjoy the remaining part of your lunch break, what can you tell, African moms at home, abroad, that are working, their moms, some are even living in the foreign land. What can you tell them? And they are looking to for opportunities online to earn income. What advice do you have for them?
So if a mom like me and my sister over there, if you're a mom who's looking for an opportunity, on any opportunity that's very flexible, that's non-disruptive, then I think you're in the right place. This is the right place. Look no further. This business is an enabler. You can earn well earning. I am a trade right now, but my business is also running.
Yeah.
And you can be at school with your business and you can learning well earning, you can be earning well earning again. So I would recommend you that the time is now. If you want to start a business, a side hustle that will enable you, or I will award you some time to spend with your family, because as parents, in most cases, we are always valuing time with kids.
Yes.
This business is an enabler. Maybe you may say it may not be a good idea, but truth be told, the world is going digital. Everything is going digital. So having an online business, it's almost a must have business because it's non-disruptive. And Initially, we thought that having jobs, the Britain's Facebook jobs was enough, but the COVID era, it actually proved us wrong. We actually realized that we needed something online, something
Mhm.
that could be running or maybe you're not able to attend to it.
Yes.
Because before the COVID era, we thought we had job security, but how
Yes.
many jobs were lost? How
Yeah.
many contracts were terminated?
Mhm.
And how many salaries were drastically reduced during that
Mhm.
period? That alone should be an eye opener to us parents to try and get a side hustle that will be working in the background, where we are also working on your career, you're also working on your family and kids. This business is very doable. I'm in Zimbabwe and I'm running this business. My sister is in Nigeria and she's also running this business. It knows no boundaries. The internet is an infinity of customers. You can get in touch with anyone.
Yes.
It's not like your customers will be limited to your country only. No. I'm running this business in Zimbabwe, but my customers are from all over. They are from across the globe. So you can get into this business. And the good news is this business, you don't need to be tech savvy. No need for you to have any experience with any technology. No need for you to have any background experience because we have a world-class training in place that's video based and is made in very simple terms for easy comprehension. You
Yes.
just need someone who is determined, who is hardworking and focused with a passion to run this business. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sis. And so, African mamas, this is a wake up call for you. So, if this what we are saying is resonating with you, reach out to either me or Sis Yolanda. Our websites are displayed on the screen. Go to our website, register your name and your email address, and you will send you all the information you need to get started. So, sis, it's been an amazing time. You know, we could go on and on and on, but then we have to stop at some point. So, thank you so much for coming to my page. I really appreciate it. So, I want you to greet our viewers in Zimbabwe. Tell them something nice. Tell them bye bye before we leave.
So, hi everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So, if you're someone who is aspiring, if you're someone who's aspiring to be a digital business owner, don't forget to sign up at any of our websites. And today we have a live webinar going on. You can choose to attend that webinar, or if your schedule doesn't allow, just make sure to reach out to us, and we will make sure to send you a workshop review. This business is a must, it's an enabler. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so how do you say bye bye in Zimbabwe?
We'll say bye bye.
Okay, I was hoping I was going to learn a language today, maybe some other time. All right. All right. So thank you so much, sis. Thank you, our viewers. Thank you for those who will be catching the replay. We appreciate you. So have an amazing Thursday afternoon or evening or morning, wherever you will be watching from. So thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.